Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make headband for children with leftover fabric. The materials I'm going to be needing are light poly fabric, or you could use scuba fabric. I would also be needing some organza fabric, Tailors chalk, measurement tape for taking measurements, a matching color of thread and needle, and lastly I'll be needing a scissors to cut the fabric. I started off by taking measurements of the fabric. For the band, I measured and cut at 6 inches by 20 inches. You may want to use 18 inches or even 19 inches depending on the head circumference. So I'm going to fold the fabric into two like so. Then I'm going to take my pin to hold that down because I'm going to be stitching the fabric all the way through like so. So I'll stitch from this point to the other end. After stitching, I'll set that aside. Then I'll get the other fabric I'll be using to make the design. So for this fabric, I measured and cut at 5.5 inches by 30 inches. If your fabric or the length of your fabric is not up to 20 inches, you can use 25 inches. So after cutting that, I also cut out my organza fabric. It's the same measurement I used for the organza fabric. Can you see? So I'm going to place the organza fabric on the fabric like so. You may want to skip this part if you do not have organza fabric, because what we are looking at is how you can create headband with leftover fabric. So I have some organza fabric, hence I'm going to be using that to just embellish my work. So I'm going to fold the fabric like so. You may want to watch closely what I'll be doing on the screen. Okay, so I placed the organza fabric on that fabric and I'm going to be folding into two equal halves like so. Before I'll take to my sewing machine, I want to hold that down properly. Can you see? Then I'll take to my sewing machine and stitch. So I'm going to stitch this part as well. So after stitching, this is what I've got. This is the fabric for the design and this is the fabric for the band. So I'm going to turn this fabric inside out using my pair of scissors. After turning the fabric inside out, I'm going to push the sewn part of the fabric to the middle like so. Can you see? Then I'm going to place both tips of the fabric together, after which I'll rearrange properly. Then I'll take this to the sewing machine and stitch. After stitching, this is what I've got. Now I'll get the fabric I'm going to be using to make the design, and then I'll get my needle and my thread. I'm going to be making a running stitches on the fabric like so. So I'll take my needle in, out, can you see? So I'll be pulling the thread while making the running stitches. Okay, so I'll arrange that now and then I'll go again. I'll take my needle and my thread in, out. So I want to continue with the same process till I get to the other end of the fabric. Now I'll pull the thread gently and arrange the rose design. So you want to arrange this properly and then you use your needle and your thread to tack down. So I'll get my needle to tack down, and after tacking I'm going to knot the thread and cut out the excess thread. Now I will get the band and attach the design to the band using my needle and my thread. After attaching the design to the band, this particular part, this midpoint that is open, I want to cover that up with fabric flour. So I'll get a smaller round shape object or a small round shape object. I'll rule a circle on it and then I'll cut out with my scissors. After cutting out with my scissors, you could use your normal regular scissors or your pinky chair scissors. I'm going to be making a running stitches on the edges of the fabric like so. So you want to make your running stitches to the other end, then you pull the thread. So what we are doing basically is to make a small fabric flower that we are going to be attaching to the midpoint of the headband. Can you see? So I'm going to place that on this point, and then I'll tack down using my needle and my thread. If you are getting value from watching this video, please endeavor to comment on this video and also like this video. Lastly, I'll get some pearl or stone. Then I'm going to be using my UHU gum. You could use your B7000 gum or E6000 gum. After applying the gum to the pearl, I'm going to place on the design like so. Okay, and this is the finished look of the headband. Please endeavor to subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed. Also like this video and comment on this video.